Wait, how the how on the go? I think I need to look up. Their Halunken 1. Okay, it should be Halunken 1. Halunken. Ah, okay, so my opponent is not live yet, online yet. This week so far, I haven't had the most reliable opponents. At least this time we can't change the time setting, so it will be a training game. Let me quickly check that I should be connected with the microphone. Yeah. I always check unless I don't, and then I'm not connected. As per the rule of Murphy or something, I guess. Something Murphy's law something. Oh no, no, it's Halunken. Halunken 231. Uh-huh. Is our team? Our team is fully online. Despite playing against the clear weakest team of the league, this time we don't have the strongest players ourselves from our team, so it's not by any means. We're not through yet. We should be. We think we are the favorite on every board. I think it's yeah. On board 2 it's 2 done versus 1 done. On board 3 it's 1 done versus 1 queue, and on board 4 it's 1 queue versus 4 queue. But one rank difference. And then of course my opponent we never know with these. 1 queue is playing on board 1. I'm still not sure if my opponent from two games ago was legit. Ah, okay, there we go. But oh well. I think we okay. 5 minutes, 15 stones, 1 hour. I'm white. Wait. Oh, I clicked on the wrong one? Wait. Oh, I clicked on the wrong one. What? Okay, something must have changed just when I didn't look. Weird. Anyway, okay, we got Halunken, the right opponent this time. Yeah, okay. Um, okay. See, KGS doesn't give me any grief, unlike OGS. I do have to click 3 times for the different windows, but I'd rather click 3 times instead. Instead of having to worry if the window is correctly adjusted every single time. Okay, so we just play this standard way. Let's see what happens here. Oh, okay. I haven't seen this in a while. I just was thinking about not having seen this for a while. Like, I think yesterday or 2 days ago. Oh, yeah. My opponent says hi. Um, I think I like this one here. Oh, wow. Almost everyone is watching. If block at P17, you can connect. I'm not quite familiar with these variations myself. But apparently neither is my opponent if they're thinking for so long now. Okay, we just block there. That's fine by me. Does he cut here now or no? Okay. I think I played this one here because this one just leaves this one in. I guess it's center either way, huh? Rank of opponent. See, that's a tricky question. It says 1Q, but we all know what happened with the last 1Q, so I don't trust. Though at least this 1Q didn't beat like 2 4-dans before me, so might be more legit in that direction, yeah. Yeah, this is you're currently watching first versus last team in the second league. But the matchups are not as did we beat the last 1Q? No. He pretty much crushed me besides a couple of weird blunders. So yeah. Still not really. I yes. So that game still sussed me out a little. And he goes toe-to-toe with Tatago. I, I don't know. Let's not talk about that game. Let's focus on the current one. Since nothing happened this game so far, besides that I kind of feel like this was maybe a good direction for me. Oh, hello, Frank. Or Frank. We often say up dog. Caesar Frank. Yeah. Who's the opponent? The opponent is Christoph Tolke, playing for Hallenser Halunken, which is meaning like the thieves of Halle. Well, kind of. Okay. Interesting timing, but you can play this whenever, I suppose. And I guess you can play in 15 any time as black, not so much as white. The right side is still very invadable. Probably just S8 makes sense at some point. Is that even possible after black jumps at something like N5? Also, the like cross opening with the 3-3 is always interesting. But no, oh, hey, Klaus, Glow. But no Tengen, of course, is boring. Dopamine. Okay, we're pushing from behind. Wing your Shinjinso. Yeah, I'm trying to channel my ancient Jinso, of course, yeah. Um, yeah, I recently discovered him, so that's fun. I don't see a reason not to just take the top side and then is he planning to play a E17 here? Um, yeah, I had that stuck in my head the whole day. Just the whole day. My head is just going during my run, during my work, during cooking. Makes me want to learn beatboxing, not gonna lie. It kind of feels like it should be right up my alley. Like, I like to make noises with my mouth anyway, or well, yeah, mostly with my mouth, with my whole body, but mostly with my mouth, so. Um, Oh, I see. Okay. One more time, I'm gonna respond. One more time. We're gonna respond to that move. One more time. Oh yeah, alright, we're gonna respond. If he plays something like this, can I still invade here and be fine? I think there's enough space here. In the meantime, the top side, if I play something like f16, that seems pretty nice. Okay, so he does do this. If I now invaded S8 and we go down here and I jump, or we just play here, could also play here. Also, there's still like this distance is not safe. There's still some attachment here to cut off this stone. Hmm. I play S8 now and he bumps. I play R11. Could also attach here simply, or I could just ignore for now and just say if he gets everything here, he gets like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, like 50 or so points here. And maybe the 5 here. Let's say this is Komi, then I need 50 points. I already have like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. So I already have 30. I would need 20 more. I haven't have something here. So maybe just ignore the Moyo for now. Kind of don't like to ignore Moyo for too long though. Hmm. But it's really not that urgent. I will ignore it. It's not like he can grow it significantly with one more move, right? Like he can only play a move like this or this, but then I can still invade. If you watched my box lecture, my center worth, I said, was it? Did I call it center worth? I think that. But in my head, it's always the box lecture. Then you know that this is too open of a side to take with one more move. And even just taking something here, maybe it like solidifies the right side, but then like I said, it's really just the 50 points. I can still reduce from both sides, uh, pretty much in center and keep corner points. So that's the risk of invading. If you invade, you lose corner points and then you have to do something here. If I don't invade, I don't have to do anything and I can just keep the corner points by Hane Connect or Descent and Hane Connect or whatever later in the game. Hey Goshi, thank you. And if he attaches here now, for example, then I can just extend and be happy with just my top side. So actually, this is like the classic Sanrensei Moyo, even though it's not Sanrensei, where if you give away both corners, it's at least not efficient to make points with it. Oh, okay, this way. Happy to extend up. If he goes down, I extend. Hane is not really that tempting here. Okay, oh, he does it this way. I think I just jump here, honestly. Because the Hane here would be annoying. Shape-wise. I don't think I want to play this in Atari here. Not, let alone that it's not center. So let's just jump. We do be jumping here. He can attach. I play here. He can pull back. I extend. He can do something here. I kind of want to just jump again and just let him connect. But maybe that's... I mean, I can separate here if I wanted to. Could also peep here, but that's not good shape from the top side anyway. Do I want to just protect from this side even? I just what I like about this one that we just reduce this area naturally. And my corner is pretty strong. Of course, now he does have some entry point here, but I don't want to play peep. Maybe ever, but for sure not too early, just because it diminishes the power of J14. Yeah, like I said, my corner group here is fine. My corner group here is fine. Oh, wow. Okay, he attaches this way. I'm okay with that. I don't think I want to do any cut here and just do this. He does this. I suppose he is already connected, but then I extend here. The cut here is a little bit annoying, but also just a little bit, I think, because I can treat this stone light after he spends a move. If he extends this way, then there's still the wedge here that he has to worry about, so... Oh, what? Is that for real? What? Okay, not on my bingo card. I just destroy the shape, right? I just make this stone silly by playing a tile from here and breaking this shape. He has, I mean, he can't just give me the Funuki, right? That would be amazing for me. Or is he? Oh wow! Nah. And I even get this, well, kind of incentive because I'm still threatening to cut this off. That's crazy. That's crazy. Cray cray. I don't know. I think he would have said something. Yeah, it looks like a misclick, but I don't. I probably. I mean, I don't know. Okay, so now we are, of course, very strong here. Um, so we could invade deeper. We can also just play. No, no, you can undo on KGS. Um, Sometimes, like on Fox and Typhon, you can set it, but you can. No, no, you can't. You can't undo. Um, is there? I think there's no move for black to connect this. So yeah, just let's just make a base. No, let's just take some points here. And I mean, I never really, if that's all black gets, right? These like 8. Whoa, okay. These like 60 points here or so. Um, it's probably not enough. I Okay, so we just play here because we're super strong here. So we push here and attack this cornerstone here. Like this reminds me of a Jeff and Miko stream. One day I will kill Ponuki. I could even just play here and just connect. But I think that's too chicken. We play here. And then if you get this and this, then I can play e3. Or I could first attack from the top side. Hmm. Yeah, this group here, I mean, the Ponuki, I practically have one eye. I can still slide here. I can still attack this. I can still connect here with one move. I could even just play c9 next, but then I probably would have wanted to clamp instead. So basically he would have to play something here first. Wow. Cut first, think later applies here 100%. Oh boy. I think he's just dead on the left side now. I mean, how is he going to escape with me having like what, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 liberties on these stones? This stone has 2 liberties. I have Ponuki and liberties for days on this side. Even if he like peeps and peeps, that just gives him some forcing moves. But I mean, he can never escape with this Ponuki here. No, I can't imagine. At best, he can maybe as like what these people don't understand that I already have the top viewers. So okay, so he's just giving up the left side. Um, Wait, is that someone just? Oh, okay. So yeah, he's really saying, "Oh, I keep the right side, so I win." Um, Problem with this is I can even just. What should I do here? I know, but sometimes I'm well aware. Um, okay, I think this is a good time to quickly count, even though it's only move 60. But this, do you know, sometimes games like move 60 feel like, oh, we played one Joseki or two, and the game hasn't even started yet. And here it's 60, move 61, and it feels like we already played the whole game. It's like the whole board is kind of settled-ish. Twitch already has some kind of anti-spam, but the bots are getting smarter with the messages. Like there used to be like an auto, or there can you can apply it yourself, like ban words. For example, you could say like best viewers is a ban, but then they just add an accent somewhere, and it doesn't recognize that anymore. So anyway, let's quickly see. I have about 80 points. And black on the right side right now. If black got everything here, this is, oh, we have to for sure count these, not just count these. What is 4, 5, 6, 7, 8? Let's say this is this 8, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 8. Yeah, so literally this, it doesn't, okay. So this literally this is, doesn't look square. What am I? Okay. Somehow in my mind, this doesn't look like a square, but this is like 64 points. And this is like 10. So even if black gets everything, black has like um, 70 points. And I already had 80 without getting anything with this, so I didn't count anything here. I just counted a little bit here. I counted this solid territory, and this solid territory. Um, so I could just play this, or I could play maybe something like this, or like this. Hmm. I kind of don't like this move because it removes this RG here, but maybe now I don't really want this one anymore all that much. Could ask this question first. Let's ask this question first. What about this, by the way? I think if he plays here, I can just push here. And he can peep here and connect here. Close game? I don't think so. It's close if we give black everything and give white the minimum. But so the descents here, or even the Hane Connect, but at least the descents and then Hane Connect here are for sure center for white, more than they are center for black, because black only threatens to destroy a little bit corner. I threaten to jump in and destroy a whole lot side. Okay, let's, because this is the only RG that I really need to think about. If this peep here, and I push here, and this peep here, and I connect, and this block here, and the connect here. Oh, what? Okay. That's an interesting choice. I'm happy to do this. My opponent has some fascinating shape choices here. He can play MN3 to like kind of protect against this cut in Sente. However, I just connect at O2. There's still the cut at M4. I can Atari at O6 to gain a liberty, and then just cut immediately. And then I don't think there's anything he can do about that in terms of liberties. Because he also still has this cut here and this cut here. I can still go here. He could double Hane, but then I can just, okay. I think I just play the Atari. This is, I don't think I play anything else ever. So we play the Atari here. Why am I choosing to fight? No, he chose to fight. I'm just accepting this. I was just playing a probe and he gave me all of this, so really I'm the innocent one here, officer. So those were just forcing moves. I don't need to continue the fight here if I don't want to. So now I can now we can think about how we want to continue here. For example, what I can do is now I can play here and say I have 4 liberties here. You have 6 liberties here, but I have space to run. You might not have. And if you now choose to enclose, then I can do something here and counterattack here and probably live inside, and then I just win big. And if not, I don't know, we will see. Like, unless he can now play an outside move here and surround and kill me completely, which should be very hard to do. By very hard, I mean basically impossible. Unfortunately, on KGS, unlike that's the one disadvantage, I think. On OGS, you can go back. Well, I guess on Fox you can't do that either. So maybe it's just the advantage of Fox of OGS. On OGS, you can go back and show the initial position. Here, I just ask if I can create a cut here and just reduce a little bit. Note that I cut in Sente. Well, it's not a fight. It was just a probe. This is not a fight yet. Yes, it's a crosscut, but I can choose to give up these 3 stones. I don't need to fight. This is already just good exchanges for me, as far as I can tell. This, however, if I just play here, he can play here. So I think I do want to play this one first. Oh wow. I mean, okay. I think I just play this. I'm not 100% connected here, but I basically am. Oh wow. This shape is giving me a headache. Um, okay. I just protect my cut now. This forces him to connect here. Dude. Sure, you can do that first. Um, is there some way? Oh, you haven't done this in a while. Guess the elo. Guess the rank. If I jump, he technically can cut me here. But also, if he tries to cut me hard here, I can Atari creates an empty triangle. I can also then still Atari from this side anytime. Actually, mm, do I want to play this Atari? Not sure. Oh, I can connect, then I can threaten the net here. 7Q, no. Okay. You're being a little bit mean there. Hey, Cutty, 1Q. And board 4, I think that was right? Okay. Ah, I was confused for a second because his opponent also had the same name. So, okay, board 4, which I would say was the most lopsided. EQ. Oh, yeah. Well, besides this one, but I never trust 1Q ratings ever again. um, because board 2 and board 3, we only have, I think it's 2 done versus 1 done and 1 done versus 1Q, so anything can happen there. I think our boards are generally strong on their rank, but yeah. Something is smelling. Okay, yeah, so he's doing this. I think I don't want to play this now because I want to keep the liberties. Oops, my opponent left the game, so I can. Did he return already? Okay, he returned again. But anyway, I will use this time to quickly go to the toilet. no move yet? Okay. Yeah, so now I just need to escape with this group. I already did a lot of damage towards the right side. Now that's for sure no longer 60. This is an even game, yes. And hello, go Woolibar. Woolibar, is that short for something? Like Wonder, Liberty, Bar? Yeah, one more reason why I didn't make this exchange yet, because he can cut here, even though that leaves a lot of endgame RG here. Because I'm tempted to play the Hane if he then Hanes to play the double Hane, because then if this, I could play this and get more endgame. Or I guess I could play S7, but it's not Sen. Is it Sent? No, it's not Sent. Okay, but anyway, look. Okay, so we do be cutting. I mean, of course, he has to cut. Anything else would not make any sense at all. Just some random letters, okay. Do I want to play this one or which way? Also, I'm wondering if I can just straight up capture these two stones some way, somehow. Hmm. And if I can just connect here, connection. Connection is threatening. Should I? I think I just play the Atari now. Oh wait, I gave him a BO2 bomber, he wins. He has 4 liberties now, but he might get more if he descends and descends. On the other hand, the good thing about all of this is I could die with these stones. If I get enough on the outside, that's still completely, like if I get to surround these and then attack here or whatever, that's still good enough. But okay, I have 43 minutes to figure this out. My opponent said in chat, don't do this at home, kids. But if I can just capture the 2 stones or do something there, like some attachment, I could just play L9 and just escape. That's also an option here. But I'm not sure if that's working as splendidly as I want to. Right, I didn't like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. It's a little bit more here, but I also still get to reduce here, and there's also some RG here probably. So even if I die, I didn't even lose that many points, and I get a lot of squeeze from the outside. But let's see. What can I play? Well, there's also the fact that even if he connects here, he's not he's not alive yet, so I think I just connect. Let's just connect here. Oh, and then I could also play. Could play K3 instead. Okay, so he does this. He can push. But first of all, I can play here. I'm still threatening to capture the 3 stones. Because I have an account that actually has that has the name Badaul, and it's Baduk and then my initials. So okay, so we do play it like this. Can extend here, threaten to cut, then threaten to cut here. Now the cut here is not even working. Right here, 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 here. I could also just sacrifice and then capture here. And now this liberty matters a lot, so even more glad that I didn't get rid of it. Yeah, and now I'm just straight up threatening to cut here, and I can play this, or so I can cut here, and then if I connect here, I'm threatening to either just make life here, or cut him here. Oh, our board 3 is not that far yet. Doesn't look clear yet. Okay, let's refocus on the game. Okay, so he decided to play it this way. But now I can just play here. This one is not even, like, I can't even play this, but I can just play here now. Because now in order to kill me, he would have to play p10. And the fun thing is, if he now does something on the outside here, first of all, there's still RG on these stones here. Second of all, I can connect here to live, which also threatens to play some Hane double Hane against this shape here, and also the Hane here. Likely it was better. I mean, likely I could just have captured these, but just living inside with the lead that I have. Okay, so he does try to kill me now, which is fun. But I should have more than enough liberties here. Is that even the best? Should I play here or should I play this one? Yeah, let's just do this one. He cuts and cuts. He can play here. And if he cuts and then just doesn't do something here, then he only has 2 liberties. I mean, fair. If he doesn't kill me, he just loses, so. That's why I said I can just live, give him something here, but if he doesn't get this, like he was behind, even if he got the whole points here. But if he doesn't get this and just gets a little bit compensation with a lot of RG still, because these have, like there's RG on these, there's a gap here, these would still have RG. Yeah. It's too much fun. I can't do like a 10% of the real song, but I can barely do maybe 10% of what's happening there. Hmm. And like I said, even um, and there's also the fact that okay, I mean, yeah, the fact is that if he pushes in, he also there's also this cut, so he can Atari once and then has to return. So I have way too many liberties here. Okay, I can just now I can connect here. Oh, is there? Hang on. I can also still cut here later sometime if there's Atari and push. Then I can still just capture on a grand scale. Again, I have so many liberties here. Um, so I think it's just would just be wise to play this, or do I want to play? If I play this one, then Blake plays the same thing. Could also try to play this one. He plays the attachment under. Hang on, what happens there? He plays this. He plays the attachment under. I just play G2. Oh, he has the double B2 bomber. G. Okay, we do be bumping. Cut this. This. Okay. Now if I connect here, and then we play here, then we jump here. I don't want to calculate this. We play there. Pushes, we extend. Pushes. But I guess if push, I can just jump here. Immediately because of this extra. And then theoretically, if this push, this cut is usually the Tisuchi. But in this case, maybe just the extend here could be the move. And then if he, yeah. I'm not tripping here, am I? Because if I play here, white could Atari here. Now if he plays here, then after this cut, we can just Atari from here. But he does have this Hane here, which is a little bit annoying. Yeah, and like I said, I mean, even if he now survives with these and kills all these, which is a big if because of this cut here and, well, they are surrounded, kind of, he would still hurt the corner so much here. Oh. My opponent also seems to have some internet connection issues. Then we can quickly have a look at game 2. What exploded here? Interesting. Okay, but black's alive there, black's alive there. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 19, 20. 1, 2, 3, or 5. Something like 50 points for white. Did I say 11? I meant 50. Wait, hang on. No, if he plays this and I play this and you play this and we play this, then this, I still have to. Okay, yeah. Yeah, makes sense. This this was really just a game of playing the better shapes. There was not much like this was the main thing here. Let me first save this. And by the way, even though this is against the 1Q, in a tournament, I also have to count if I get a weaker opponent. And with the game from yesterday, which was against a stronger opponent but a shorter game, I count this and yesterday's game together basically as as one training entity session, whatever. Um, yeah, but like yeah, here Black absolutely had to play this or maybe the other extend. I'm not sure which one is better. This one still leaves some arching here. So maybe this one, but then there's this, and then the cut here, I don't think is a big problem for White because, well, first of all, White could also kind of sacrifice this stone, or White could also just play here and then fight here. Um, so, so yeah, I don't know. I don't like the shape for Black, but it also kind of fixes the RG here mostly. There's still some peep here. I think just the attachment here doesn't really help. I feel like just if you want to do something here, probably it's better to just play here. But okay, that's not the game. Yeah, because here, I mean, if you now connect here, um, then that's of course really bad shape because now, wait, Korean, are you my opponent or are you just commentating that you? Ah, okay, then free review session, I suppose. No, but yeah, I mean, what was L12 a misclick? That's what I was asking about this move here. You can hear it here first. Extra, extra. Hmm. Yeah, I didn't think so, but it looks like one because this is like again this shape would be broken shape, and now L12 doesn't make any sense. And to give me the Ponuki here, I audibly gasped because I thought I get the Ponuki in Sente. Yes. So, do you know my do you know my box lecture, my center value lecture? Because I explain in quite some detail there the value of the center. Like it's literally like I think 45 minutes lesson and then over 2 hours workshop. Um, and when I was looking at this, when I was playing when I was playing this one, I counted that this whole box, I mean, first of all, you don't have the corners, so you can basically really only count at the moment maximum, and we're being a little bit generous here already. Maximum, you have to play here. White likely gets the end game here if you want to keep this, so you can maximum count what's inside here. Probably also because you have to respond here, probably even like this. And that's if you get several moves here to enclose this. So right now, this is not even worth, like, what is it? Like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, actually, this is way a little bit too generous here still because there's also white stone here. So I don't know, let's say something like this. And that's maybe something like 50 points or so. And that's if you get all the stones here, 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 and protect this weakness here. Yeah. But the problem with this is the maximum you can get. Yes, yeah, this is the maximum you can get from this. However, you can't even get this with the next move. So even if you now play the move here on this sector line, you don't even get everything because I can still invade here or reduce from here. I can still reduce from here. Right, so maximum you can get is probably realistically more, I don't know, along these lines, and then maybe even you can reduce here. In the meantime, while you keep the less than 50 points here, I get also something on the other side. So this kind of Moyo, first of all, it's very tricky to make use of because it's not meant for points. But second of all, it is not meant for point because here, what you should use this for is for fighting, that you can you have more power in this game. That's what this means. I have more territory. This is solid territory, this and this. And this is some territory for you, but exactly. So you kind of want me to invade so that you can get more. I didn't want to invade, even already here. I really didn't want to invade because I thought the invasion, yes, it takes away your territory, but it doesn't take away your strength. And if you do something like this, then I later also lose a lot of endgame in the corner. So my invasion is always a risk. Yes, my invasion is always a risk. Well, but you didn't murder me though. So I really don't want to invade this anyway. And so if I don't currently want to invade this, then you don't need to protect it. Again, if we go back now to the game, then at this point here, this move is first of all, way too close to your own thickness, right? You're basically playing, well, it's not quite as bad, but it's basically like if white played a move here now. That's how I feel about L12. In terms of efficiency. And then same here. Now all of a sudden you play the move here, but your actual weaknesses are here between these stones. So you basically allowed me to make use of your weaknesses here to fix my own, getting a Ponokian Sente, and all you got was this t-shirt. No, all you got was to connect in Dame, making 0 points, maybe some endgame towards the top side, and play these 2 stones, which are, again, way too close to your thickness. Sure, claiming that this is your area, but you don't win with just this area. And to add insult to injury, I could still play here and completely destroy this center area. So really, you only are laying claim to, like, I don't know, this area maybe. And that is very small compared to what white already got. And the Ponuki is just way too good. Like, white has 2 big corners. Komi has strength here as well. So this game is, at this point, just completely good for white. Yeah, and after that, it was literally just, okay, I just needed to not let it grow too much. But I think at this point, let me scroll towards this side. Yeah, at this point here, I counted that even if you get everything inside here, I give myself the end game here, but even if you get everything inside here, you're still behind. Because that's all you have. In the meantime, I can still make use of the fact that you have a weakness. I like to use this for weaknesses. You have a weakness here. You have the weakness here. Obviously, these 3 stones are weak. You also still have, like, this stone is still a single stone, which means there's still some kind of weakness here, which is not something I can exploit right now, but like you could see in the game. It's weaknesses don't follow the motto together we are strong. So yeah, because there's like this big gap here, there's a weakness here, there's a weakness here, and there's some gap here. It's impossible to keep everything for black in the first place. But even if black did, then white is still ahead because this left side is this was just way too much profit. I think I could literally win if I just did this now, which is not big enough, but just to demonstrate. This is maybe stretching it a little bit. Maybe now black could do something like this, and then I need to be a little bit like this. But the center area, I can still easily play something like this and reduce and counter here. So there's just too many weaknesses. That's why I attached here. All I wanted from this attach was basically just, oh yeah, you keep taking your territory. I created a new cut here. I transferred this Ogema weakness into a cut weakness, which is cleaner to exploit because in an Ogema, as we could see in the game, you can respond different ways. Or a cut, okay, there's different responses maybe, but generally speaking, there's basically just this response. And then it's a much more clear way that I can make use of this. Or I can then just play some move here and threaten to cut here. I probably would have cut immediately and then just make use of this RG somehow, but or maybe just leave it and then just play endgame. Not sure. But yeah, so in that regard here, I understand this, trying hard to reduce this. Probably still just playing calm first and then maybe making use of your strength to... But see, that's the problem. Because you gave me the Ponuki here, I'm so strong on this side. I'm basically as strong here as you are here, that you can't really invade ever. Pretty much. So yeah, I understand this one, but then you probably did have to play a move like this. Maybe even ask this peep quickly. I'm not sure if that's a good exchange, but you could think about something like this. But of course, yeah, then I get to play this. So you're basically damned if you do, damned if you don't. It's not a good position at this point here. Yeah, and then we are here, right? And then I tested here. And then someone in chat here asked, why am I fighting in black's area? But the point here is that I got to cut you in center. I have 4 liberties. You have 6 on those, and you have this gap here that I mentioned earlier. You still have a big gap here and the cut here. And in the game, the gap here, the gap here, the gap here, all of these came together, right? Yeah, this again is broken shape. I mean, if you play this, then you have to continue here. And then try to kill me inside. This would have been, I think, your best shot. To just say, you get this Hane, and then I just try to somehow kill you. It's probably not going to work, but it's your best chance. I can play something like this probably now to threaten to connect under. Then if you play this... Yeah, but was it a fight, really? So, it's a crosscut, yeah. But at this point, I feel like I'm just reducing. Maybe it felt like a fight to you because you underestimated just how weak we were on the outside, but I, at this point, already thought, okay, it's nearly impossible for you to surround me now, and you still owe me a move here. So was it the easiest way to finish this game? No. But was it still pretty comfortable to finish like this? In my opinion, yes. Yeah, because after this... Also this exchange, obviously, if you don't do this, if you just play here, then I can't really make life with one move. So this exchange just helped me. And then I would have to play something here. So latest after this exchange and then trying this. Probably I could have played here instead. But at this point I could really pretty much do whatever. I could also just later, I could later cut here and cut these off and then fight you here on this side. Because I have, with this eye here, I have so many liberties, so. But yeah, probably I didn't need to start this. But it also felt like it's a good demonstration of the weaknesses here. So I would have felt bad to just finish this game calmly from here. Which is crazy because it's only move 62. I said on stream earlier it's 62 here it's move 61, but the game already feels like it's all the areas, like the sides are mostly taken, the center is pretty like if you told me this is move 100, I would believe you. If I don't look so closely how many stones are already on the board, but the board just feels full, if you know what I mean. Anyway, let's have a quick glance with AI, telling me that I'm wrong about everything, as always. Desktop. Yeah, okay. That seems about right. I played against Corion. Hello, Kane. Um, the cut at the end was definitely more risky. The cut at the end, by end, which cut at the end? Do we have a move number? Because I don't know. Just the final stage. Okay, I see. Let's go from the start. Oh, I see. Yeah, yeah. I mean, it was more risky, but I'm already a relatively risk-averse person, but I didn't feel like it was risky. Oh yeah. Here. Oh, this is actually a big mistake. I didn't even know that this was a big mistake, but I was happy about this. Yeah, you have to cut here because you have the ladder, and then just ladder the stone. Now you keep a lot more. You don't give white quite as much. Like you don't give white the side access as much, and all I get is from this is like a ladder breaker, um, which is basically just as if I had a Koshi stone here. So yeah, this apparently was a huge blunder. I did not even know that. I remember saying on stream nothing happened so far, just that I thought, oh, this shape, I like this for me. I just didn't know it was a 7-point mistake. That's crazy. Okay. Yeah, pushing from behind. Oh, yeah, okay. Okay, I can't read the second half. It's an older variation. Okay. I think I'm 5 stone stronger, no? From 1Q to what, 5 down, it's 5 stones. Oh, I see. Okay, so actually, apparently the extent here was too passive, huh? I was wondering a little bit. That's interesting. So here you should Hane after all, because the cut here, you can literally just capture the stone, huh? That makes sense. Okay, so you can't cut there. Okay, that's good to know that this shape is stronger than I thought. So here I was a little bit too chicken. I think I was also just conversing with chat. So it was only, I reduced my lead here. Even, I don't even need to respond here. Okay, that makes actually sense. I think this was a little bit too dogmatic. I'm always wondering if I should extend or Hane. And I tend to extend, but maybe something. Yes, always accusing chat. Let me actually make a screenshot of this and for study. For study of extend versus Hane versus Tenuki. This is something I'm often very unsure about, but here it was even like a 5-point mistake, 4.5-point mistake. That's crazy. This was fine. This was the wrong direction. Okay, that was fine. Yeah, the jump was a little bit sketchy. Yeah, my jump here was good. The jump here was okay. Actually, seat 16 is that big. Okay. Yeah, but then the attachment here, not so much. And then the jump here, actually a smaller mistake than I thought. And whoa. Ah, I should Atari from this side after all. I guess it makes sense that here. Oh, okay. I connect, if cut. Oh, then I can also just counter cut here. Yeah. Actually not sure why this is not. Because black can still play here, huh? But this is like giving black this inefficient shape just feels so good. And yeah, of course, getting the Ponuki and getting it in Sente. Yeah, and then like I said, at this point it already felt really good for me. It's white plus 15. That makes sense. And then wedge, and then oh, this was actually wow. Okay, this was blue move. But yeah, then also true. These stones have some RG to just remove it by pushing from behind here. Okay, and then this one. See, I was thinking about just this one. Oh yeah, it makes a difference. But probably here not for the following moves. Maybe for this fight. It often makes a difference for complicated fights because they're sometimes AI just goes crazy. And like I have had AI tell me, "Oh, you played all blue moves, and then you're 10 points behind all of a sudden." It's like what? Yeah, but I had the instinct to just play here. What I didn't like about this that I was fixing your weakness here. What I should have thought about is that I'm making use of this weakness to just reduce you from this side where you have the bigger gap. So yeah. Yeah, okay. But here, this one is just slightly off because after this one, after this one, I made black stronger in this direction. That makes some sense. Yeah, but this was crazy. Cray. And then the attachment, yeah, okay, was a little bit much. Just Hane, Yeah, and then the extend here, Hane and protect, yep. Yeah, and the push here is too much, but what you're gonna do when you're 30 points behind? Oh, the Atari here, yeah, the Atari here was bad, and I knew it, but I also knew that you have to connect if you want to have any chance to win, so I thought, let's make this exchange, which is slightly good for me. Yeah, and then it should be cut. I was actually wondering about just the cut immediately. Because I can't cut you off here. On the other hand, if now this one and this one and this one, then I can still capture the stone. And then I can still connect, like, okay, if this one now, if this cut, we just play the Atari and capture. And now if this one, yeah, okay, then this group is just very weak. Okay, that makes sense. Yeah, so here and then cut. Oh, cutting actually was blue. But then you have to play here too, okay. Because then you prevent that that white is alive. But then also, yeah, I would have ignored. K3 was what I was thinking. K3 immediately. Okay, yeah, so then this is a big blunder. And I should, okay, but K3 is also possible. Aha. why is it K3 earlier, not here? But yeah, I should just play here. Probably. Uh-huh. That was the extent here. Because now if I jump, there's a cut here, and you're just threatening to break out here. So actually connecting here was the last game losing mistake, I want to say. And if push out and push out, then I play here now. No, I block. I block. And then after connect, do we play here? No, we connect still. Okay. Oh, I see. Because now after this, you can still play this Atari. Wait, do I see? No, that doesn't make any sense. Yeah, here's where Dan level would probably be better. What is happening here? Mm. Oh, you can just Hane here. Can you? That's black plus 9. Yeah, okay. Here AI is just tripping. Oh, and then wedge immediately. But doesn't that change nothing? Isn't that the same thing still? Yeah, that's still the same thing. Yeah, and then here, here, there's just nothing at this point to do. I don't have WeChat, no. Yeah, and then you resigned, yeah. Okay. Oh, I should also notify Okay, but anyway, still some valuable lessons from this. Mainly, I guess, the extension here. Some good learning material from there. What was the? Oh, that mistake we can't really count. And here, and maybe to study this fight a little bit. I guess not that much after all. I will combine this with the review of my game from yesterday, and then it's a full review. But sometimes it do be like this. I had a tournament game like from my last tournament 2 weeks ago, which lasted 44 moves. Um, where my opponent just completely fell apart out of the first corner Choseki. Um, it was my second shortest game I ever had. My shortest was 17 moves. Um, yes. I will. Mm, so I'm currently creating my Patreon, and my idea for one tier is that I will upload one of the most interesting games from the tournament to my YouTube and review it, and the rest I will put on my Patreon. So if you want to see the 44 move game, keep an eye out for my Patreon soon. um, oh yeah. Oh, I see. Yeah, it was not quite that, but actually that reminds me, I once saw a game between a one dan and a one dan and a four dan, where literally the game ended. Because here white played this one. Just completely forgot to connect. And then black took and white resigned. Because it was already one dan versus four dan, and then the one dan just thought, yeah, okay, let's just have lunch. And of course, that four dan was then my opponent the next round. So he had like hours. Though I'm still not sure if you have so much time in between rounds, if that's actually a benefit. Of course, your mind is fresher, but also you have to wait like for 2, 3 hours, and I don't know, bus keep yourself busy. So, yeah, I see. Um, anyway, that was a relatively quick review. What we can do though is we can have a look at what my teammates are doing, because now we are 2-0. We need one more win, and then we are basically in the first league. Like if we win this day, um, well, I wouldn't know. I usually don't have time. Though my time management improvement has really led to um, me having a lot more time between rounds. Or not maybe not a lot more time, but on a more regular basis, I have maybe half an hour or an hour in between rounds. We have that link. We can have quick look, and then we will have a look at my teammates' games. Like I said, with just one more game to win, and we are basically in first league. Like I think we are like what we can quickly have a look. Here we are currently in first place, 8 board points before the second place, and 3 winning points before second and third place. Or they are actually almost completely equal. I don't know what's decided that who is second and third here actually, because this is, yeah, actually not sure. Not the one with more wins. Hmm. Yeah. Anyway, it will probably change after this day. But yeah, so you can see it's 9 games for the whole season. This is the 7th. And if we win, we are 3 points in front of second and third place if they win. Who are they playing against, by the way? Okay. Not against each other. Maybe in the next day? No, they are not. Okay, anyway. We would be 3 points in front and a lot of board points. So we basically would have to completely crash out the last 2 days, and these two teams would have to win everything. It's not impossible, but it's very unlikely. That's like saying Bayern Munich is not going to be German champion this year. It's like technically possible, but realistically, they have like 40 more goals than any other team and are like 10 points ahead. So, anyway, let's see. We've done, okay, this is still -7 points. That makes sense. There's no much change. Yeah, this is still the same. Probably not much changes here, right? This wasn't, I mean, for the fight can be interesting, but besides the fight, it's not. It's more of a judgment and shape evaluation, which AI doesn't need many playouts for. Oh, I should even attach here. Wow, okay. It's interesting. Yeah, okay, this gives the attach, but again, this is just worse. Oh, I shouldn't even cut. I should just... Actually, that makes sense. I shouldn't even cut. I should just play here and escape. That makes sense. The cut here was not as free. But okay, black should also defend from this side. No, that's just sad. No, 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 no. Okay, I mean, even though this is tried to be a mistake, I agree with this move because that's the only chance. And actually, this Dant play out doesn't hate this move quite as much. Hmm. Oh, but I see. I was wondering about this shape because, yeah, actually, it makes sense because the cut here is not really that problematic for me because these two stones are light and I can just jump out. Why is AI just okay? But okay, because Jesus, it still wants to play here. Okay, let's say here and then like defense here, because whatever, and then you capture these. Anyway. So yeah, the shape would have been better. That makes sense. Oh, whoa, L8. I didn't consider this. But yeah, the cut is just too much. Then, oh, see, this down level playout doesn't give me that quite, give me -5 points, but gives the convection that many points minus. Oh, and then even this one, yeah. But again, none of these really can be called mistakes, at least not from black. From white, maybe, but from black, certainly not, because black has no choice but to play this extreme, being like 40, 50 points behind. Yeah. And then, okay, here K3 is still a move, but oh, I should extend here. And then after this one, oh, I can play here. Oh wow, okay. I did not consider that move. And then I can throw in here. And if capture, I can Atari. And if connect, I can capture, connect. And then this is technically possible, but no, there's only 2 liberties, so that makes sense. Okay, this I did not see J2, but even this one should just work, similar to the game. Okay, yeah, well. And then how does this go? Connect. What if I just play here? Okay, then it's -9 points, but then I cut here and the game is still just easily over because if I capture these, then I'm alive everywhere. So even though here AI claims that this connection here is a mistake, I would have considered it in game. But actually, I'm curious. What does it actually? I'm analyzing with lower playouts again, right? That's what's happening. Okay. Oh well. But yeah, here the jump. If I extend, it's minus 22 points. Okay. Oh, that's interesting. Only these stones survive. These stones? What's happening there? Okay. That's curious, to say the least. Okay, still same. Oh, you cut here? What is happening here? Oh, empty triangle. Okay. No, that's just okay. Let's just skip the review of this. Makes no sense. Do, 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 do. Okay, let's quickly look at the other games that are still going. What's going on there? Because those are the 2 games where we didn't have a clear favorite on the board. Okay, bye. You too. All right. See you, Changji. So, okay, they are no, okay, Nur. What is up? Why is my head just trying to say German words on stream today? Um, okay, here only the Halunke is in Byoyomi. This looks like it fell apart a little bit. This is still alive, but this also kind of looks like it fell. Ah, but this fell apart probably for some co. Let's have a quick look what happened here in the bottom left. Oh yeah, so this was a co on the bottom left. Yeah, see, I know my shapes, my shapies. Okay. Oh, okay. Literally, white just gave up, so we won. We won the day. Oh, right. True. Um, I just had to write in our group chat, nie mehr, zweite Liga, nie mehr. Anyway, uh, oh, big, okay. I, c- okay. I see. When someone, okay. Now I can't control this game because the player is controlling this game. So then let's just, we saw the end. Let's just have a look at the third instead, the last ongoing game very quickly. I kind of don't want to spend too much time on this because uh, okay. So we have White from our team. What exploded here? This looks kind of nasty. Okay, let's quickly go from the start here. Oh, okay. Sure. Why not? Though I don't understand if you want to play this one, D17 looks like it doesn't make use of this at all. But okay, you do you. Oh, interesting. This is how we got there. Okay. Ooh, okay. Uh, don't you extend here? Or is there Atari and then this and then the letter? Ah, I guess then that's good for White, generally speaking. Oh, jump. Okay, sure. Oh, okay, but there's this weakness. I see. Then maybe not. Okay, I see. That's how we got here. Ah, don't you wedge here? Oh, Tenuki. Ah, okay. This Atari. This this pains me. What is this? Why would you play this exchange? You play here, you take away the liberties, you fix your shape. You play here, you give black liberties, you weaken your shape. What? Yeah, that what? That no. I'm speechless. The fuck? Ah, what is happening here? Okay, this was not that bad after all then for White here. Okay, this fight then though, the shapes. Ay. Okay, black is trying to be very flexible with the shapes here, I suppose. Oh, okay. Why not? Hmm. I what the well, I mean, at least do this and then play this. This is strange. I don't like what White is doing here and what White did here also with these. And that's how we get to this position where this group was pretty weak. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, this just feels like White is completely falling apart everywhere. And it really started with this cut here, leaving this cut. I can't show you, but if we, for example, did I don't know, just peep here, I suppose. Just treat this light. I think if white treats this light, the game is still fine because white has quite some profit here. These two stones can also, like, literally white could just Tenuki and play maybe h8 and claim to get the whole bottom side. And has some here and some here. But by being way too heavy with this group here, also here capturing this stone was, yeah, capturing the stone here also was so slow. I mean, I get that this group then is not alive yet, I suppose, but then white would have to play here now. But white now tried to save these. White all this game tried to save stones that are related to this top group, which is completely alive. So this is how white got into big trouble here with this. Before this, I mean, I disagree with a lot of the choices, but it still seems fine. But here, that's how white really got into a really bad position here. That being said, is white making it out of this? I mean, maybe I'm not giving white enough credit for like this whole thing, but there, but there's still two cuts, yeah. And it's not like white has a lot of liberties here. You can see, yeah? Okay. While we're at it, we might as well show the correct white and black with the time they have and everything. If white just connects here now, that's Sente. Then white could cut here. Right, this cut here threatens to this. And then white might actually be able to reverse kill this. White has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I mean, maybe it could with two, well, with these two liberties here still, it could even become a Seki, but black did profit here quite a bit. But nah, that doesn't have that much. This is still winnable, I think. If white now, hmm, if black now connect, oh yeah, okay, black plays this one first. But I think that's fine. White can connect here, I believe. Because white can always capture. I would have connected just because it creates it gives black less chances to create liberties here. Okay. So black now lives, but white also, and this is kind of painful because it also hurts the corner. Okay, black can play this one in center, I suppose, but then white can descend and get some endgame here. And then white also, I wonder if white can, no, probably it's too much to play S17 now, right? Oh, white captures. Why does white capture? Why not the better endgame here? Or is there something that this affects the group here? Or am I trying to read too much into a game between a 1Q and a 1 down? Oh, okay. Um, Not gonna lie, kind of forgot about this group as well. Yeah, never mind. That's I completely forgot about this. Also a reason to maybe play here instead to have more RG here. But actually here? No, white has this one, right? Threatening to connect. If then this, you can play here. White can escape. Yeah. I just realized as well. Yeah, okay. And then white still has S17. I suppose that's center if you cut here now. Ah, but you don't have the liberties to do this, no. Very locally speaking, you could play this, then play the Atari. Ah, no, it's not even. You can't push in because there's the liberty here still. No, never mind. Okay, so then that was an odd choice, I suppose. Just taking away his own liberties. Yeah, white can just play J7 and connect. Okay, he found it. Phew. Then maybe capture was better for not having Archie here, I suppose. But yeah, S17 is big endgame, threatening this group, at least to get a lot more endgame. While if black Atari is here, black not only keeps all the points in the corner, but also doesn't give white center here, or even, I mean, maybe it's even dead. Mm. And of course, black captures the two stones potentially, so probably the biggest endgame left. Oh, but in the meantime, there's also the fact that black is not connected here yet. Yeah, okay, now it's falling apart for black, I believe. And the ladder here doesn't, like, this peep doesn't matter because the ladder just works in this direction and there's some RG here maybe with this, which is also why this Atari is so bad. Hmm. He kind of connected with J8. Oh, right. Okay. That's why I didn't think there was a cut earlier. True. No, he is connected, of course. Yeah, yeah, yeah. My bad. But it's still at a little bit of cost, I suppose. You do have to create this, and black cannot capture in Sente. But white can connect in Sente. Yeah. Uh, sorry, what? Can't white cut? Can't white cut this? Like this is just a double Atari. You have this liberty and this liberty left. Even if black could play this Atari and force, well, I guess no. Even if black could play this Atari, okay, white cut, yeah. Mm. In fact, it depends. If S17 is actually center against this group, then this could have been a moment where, well, does white ever ignore this? The bottom side is also really big. Probably not. This is not that important to get. But you could, in theory, it was still connected because if there's still a double Atari. But the descent is just, this is very big, so. Also because there's still this cut, which is making, yeah, nearly should extend for sure. I just really want to get this move as white. Can you tell? Yeah, because white now has so many captured stones here. Unless I'm tripping, right? This is an eye. This is half an eye. This is already an eye. Yeah, yeah, yeah. This is half an eye. There's half an eye. This is half an eye. Very alive. Mm. Mm. No, but nope. Still not possible. White can just turn at L3. And then if this cut, you can Atari and capture. That's probably the best way. Yeah. Oh, double heart. I see. That doesn't change the fact that after this one. Oh. Ah. Okay. Um, oh. Oh. No. I was thinking that white could connect in center, but there's still the Atari on these. I don't think you can kill white like completely inside. Um, okay, yeah, but okay. Yeah, the problem is black never gets J2 in center. Um, actually, black plays J2. Black plays J2. Okay, but what if black had played J2? Isn't this a problem? You're threatening to connect here or to push in here. But maybe then the I don't. Yeah, now Hane, and even if black Ataris and connects, white can always just play J4 to take away the liberty and be connected. So yeah, this connection here, black still had 4 minutes left. Black could have fought longer and found like I don't know. J2 looks very annoying. That's why I was very I didn't expect to I thought white might. Oh, what are we doing here? Uh, why honey on this side? What is happening here? Jeez. I don't what the fuck are we doing here? Why? What a major throw. This is the kind of throw that. Hang on. Is there something here still? Oh, I already played. We're just watching. I was thinking the other Atari. This one, you can connect here and send. Oh, wait, hang on. Is this? No, it's possible, right? Connect, connect. And black cannot play Atari from here. Yeah, okay, still not enough. Okay, then. But still unnecessary, right? This feels like unnecessary risk for no reason at all. No, oh, don't feel bad. Ah! What? Why? Why are you playing away? What is going on? Oh my god! You're making me absolutely. What are you? You can't Tenuki now, can you? Am I tripping? Black can play here now. Ah, wait, no, there's still this Atari here. Okay, no, so this was just bad. Jesus fucking Christ, this game is making me age. White is dead already. Yes, 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 yes. Yeah, what a way to throw this game, huh? Good thing we are already winning, but our board points suffer from this. Jeez, how like J2 is like there's the cut here. There's the liberty. Like how do you not how do you not play J2 here? So greedy. This was so greedy. I can only imagine that maybe White thought there was a cut here or something like this. Some major blunder mystery must have had happened here because I can't explain why else you would not play J2 here. Yeah, Jesus take the wheel for sure. Ah, and why do you not? Yeah, at least play the Atari once. Then you, Jesus Christ, if you Atari here and Black connects, and then you connect, then there would be a lot harder time here for Black to make life. Maybe it's still possible. I haven't calculated it, but dude, who is playing this? I will ask him after the game if he wants lessons with me. No, kidding. But still, dude, this is painful to watch. This might have been one of the most painful games I've watched in a while. And I have double-digit Q students. Ay, 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 ay. Well, that's unnecessary. Everybody starts somewhere. So what if I told you these are one dance? Black is leading by 34. What a surprise. Yes. Or one Q and one dan. White is one dan, I believe. Can quickly check. Yes, white is one dan. So if here, literally white just maybe at this point here. Uh, okay. Wait, how are you thinking it's me playing? I said earlier, and you acknowledged that this is not my game. So I'm very confused. I'm board one, yes. And these are, if you want to look above the timers, it's Westfalen 1, Team 1, Board 3, BR 3. So it's Board 3, not Board 1. Yeah, but this game is over. That's unfortunate. But okay. Anyway, we still won the day, but this should have been a 4-0. Like, yeah. Very disappointed. Yeah, I don't want to watch the rest of the game. Is there something, because it's quite early, do I want to, first of all, let's do this. In the spirit, I suppose. Mm, here. We can use this one. Let's do some repetition, some training, as we did yesterday as well after the short game. Okay, so the goal here is, this is one of my games from the past, sometime last year, I think. Maybe even 2 years ago, but likely last year. It's White's turn. What to do here? No hint. We got well, AI Sensei is using KataGo, but so I use AI Sensei mostly for quick analysis after the game, like initial analysis, and afterwards I prefer to review with my own KataGo. But then I come back and enter these positions that you now look at in AI Sensei and use the training tool. So uh, both, I guess, is the answer to that question. If you wedge here and then this and then this and then this, and this is not an Atari. Um, 08 maybe, yeah. Something something along these lines here could be possible. Um, like I like 08. It's probably correct. Like saving these two stones now is really just a little bit of end game. Oh, there's also this top side group here. But these I could save these 3 stones. Um, could save these 3 stones. There is still a wedge here, and Blake is still basically alive though. Hey again. So yeah, I think 08 is actually correct. Because this stone and these stones, all of these stones are light, and this black group is not light. Don't think black can do much here, only like half an eye. Yeah. Oh, I did this one in game. Okay, so just the wrong shape, wrong vital point. So I had the right idea to Tenuki here in game, but not this. Okay. Here, can you cut? No, if you cut. But hang on a second. Hang on a second. Black here. Black is already alive with this group. So now we're looking at this. And now I think this. And if black Ataris, you just capture this stone. And then you get to play this one and kill this group. So I think you can Hane here. And black doesn't have a good way to save this stone now. Nice. Oh, I didn't even play here at all. Okay. No need for a defensive move. Oh, I was thinking defense because there's maybe this one and then this, but then I still have the liberties here. So either, what did I write here? L17, L11 is separating this group, yeah. So either black L10 Oh, white immediately S17. You don't even need this move. You already separated black and you can push here and black doesn't have a second eye here. Oh, that makes sense. Or black S17 saves, but then I can push in here. And the bottom right group is not fully safe yet. After Q10, white has N9. What did I mean by that? Okay, but the general gist of the problem makes sense. Endgame here. What is happening here? L12 looks huge, by the way. Because here, if black cuts here and I connect, then there's this one, which threatens the double attire and can cut off these stones. So black cannot easily cut here. Well, black can cut here and then defend here. But then black doesn't get that much here either. Yeah, this one just straight up breaks into this area. I think this one is just bigger. Yeah. My corner group is fine. Right. Thanks to all the outside black weaknesses. Oh, it's even I didn't even think about this group. I think I briefly considered this, but I thought that black has way too many weaknesses. I didn't even think about my own life and death. Probably also not a good thing to do. Endgame here. Do you connect here? I mean, the connection, it does remove that black gets an eye here or black gets an eye anywhere. So that removes these points. Capturing would also give black like 4 points here and also threaten to capture more. What did I play? Oh, I played S15. Oh, okay. Maybe, oh, did I think it was Sente? No. It's not Sente, S4. Oh, S4 is also, okay. A reverse Sente. Yeah. Okay. I didn't even think about S. That's not quite true. I briefly considered S15, but I discarded it very quickly. All right. So that is um, 4 AI Sensei positions. I do about 15 of these daily, by the way. So I try to learn from 15 past mistakes every day, basically, on average. Sometimes do less, sometimes I do significantly more. Like the last days, I did 15, 21, 6, 18, 0, 16, 30, 30, 22, 23, 37, 0, 0, 47. So I have my days where I do this more. Depends also, sometimes I just have a game where I made a lot of entries. And if I remember some of the game, then the entries come to me quicker. We also, what do we have here? We don't have anything here. This group is already dead. So Hane here, push here. If you push here and cut. Um, Hane or push? Or neither? I don't think you can do anything here right now, so maybe we could push, and if this cut, we could Atari, and then we could capture these. Damn it, really? It's the Hane. Oh, I even did this cut. Is it really that bad? Not too hard. But you can simply reduce from the outside. Yeah, okay, but this also reduces from the outside. Certainly don't want to bring the group out. Oh, this group. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I didn't even. I already forgot about it. So this one apparently is a mistake because L10. No, same thing probably. Because white, okay, white extends. Then you Atari here. Okay, and then here. It's about this group here not being fully alive, but this group having a lot of liberties. That's why. And if this is similarly. Why just sacrifice this one? So you should Hane here. What about the really, really passive move here? That's just a mistake. Okay. But if you play this one and white plays this exchange, and then Hane is here, then you can play the Atari here. Just, okay, not Atari here, and Atari here. Oh, white even, okay, but let's assume this because, yeah. Oh, okay, but this one is just not working. You just connect, and it's not even a core. You just connect here. Okay, so if white cannot do this, just has to connect here, that makes a lot of sense. Here you can still Atari here anytime, but you don't do it immediately because you might want to push from here and then Atari here. Then white even has to spend a move here. Okay, so the real reason for this direction, and let me actually make this make an extra note here. That makes more sense. Because I remember this position, but I could not for the life of me figure out why this push should be bad if the goal was not to cut and do some crazy stuff inside, but literally, yeah, I got so much profit here in the top right. I also got two more big corners, and all white got is the center, which is still very holy. This would have also been a good one for my box lecture. Maybe for a box lecture 2.0, like endgame. And yeah, just here makes sense. That's 5 positions. Ah, okay. Here, the top side is very big, but it's also very big. So it's very open. If I connect here, black cuts. Pretty much in center. And then I kind of have a floating group in the center. If I play this one instead, and then cut, there's still a peep here, there's still a gap here. The top side should be easy to invade. So I'd rather not get cut here. Yeah. Protecting Senti versus Gote cut. True, because yeah, this is a Gote cut for Blake, but this was a Senti cut, so that also makes sense, yeah. I can directly invade the top side or exchange 11 for an if I for a drift trade. Okay, okay, because yeah, okay. Oh. This kick, this stone, I think this group is pretty flexible. These stones are all pretty flexible, but these are more heavy, and this whole top side is also more heavy. So I think just play from this direction. Maybe peep once. Just some, yeah, peep. Yeah, okay, this also, or just invade. Yeah, yeah. Oh, I played here, yeah. None of the groups on either side are all that weak here. Yeah, yeah, yeah. This black group, I mean, um, even if it gets surrounded, there's still so many weaknesses here. So trying this, I just make myself happy. Black can escape. I have more weak groups, so. This is a shape one. If you block here and white plays this, the double Atari comes with Atari and Atari. But if you go here, yeah, you go play here instead, because then if black pushes and harness, you can play here, and the cut here doesn't come with Atari, so you can first play this counter Atari here. Yeah, and then here in the game, black played. I didn't play this, I just played the block, and black got extra. And here, the honey here is pretty big. Could also peep here first. Yeah, peep here. Ah, yeah. Yeah, here you. Okay, here black just captures. And apparently the game is still going on. The German League game actually had me have a quick look. No? Okay. Yeah, okay. Just giving the message, then we can also exit KGS. Okay, this certainly is not small. And then this is never an I. Yeah, then it's literally a ko here. Just this one. Ah, I cut first. Yeah, because J18 is such a valuable move in endgame. To get it for free, basically, because this whole group here still needs to escape. Makes sense. Hmm. Okay, black threatens the cut. I suspect I protected the cut and I shouldn't protect the cut, or the other way around, but probably the first one. If I just turn here and black cuts, I can Atari, and then Atari here, and be completely fine inside, and then still have the Atari here. Yeah, just turn here. Yeah, yeah. Oh, also I just realized, of course, even worse for black. I don't need to play the Atari from this side. That actually is worse. But I can play the Atari from this side. That's much better, obviously. If black now connects, I can Atari here or just jump here. Yeah, 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 yeah. Some endgame here. This is huge. I want to play this ASAP. Nothing else seems big. Okay, you could play this one first, I suppose. This is just so huge. Am I missing something in terms of life and death? Hmm. No, this is not a cut. There's not much RG here. This connection or here and lots of space. So just here. Yeah, okay. Ah, and this was possible. Uh-huh, I see. I did this, yeah. From what? Actually, I'm curious. This game is from... Not that old. Not even half a year. Interesting. What kind of endgame mistakes I still did at this point. Here you can counter peep. Isn't that cute? And then if connect here, you can play this later. And if this, you can Atari and capture. Yeah. Okay, that's 8 more problems done. Yeah, I think that's good for today. That's 13. And I want to have a second half of my dinner now, so don't want to eat it too late so I can still sleep before midnight. So thanks for watching, and I'll be back. When will I be back? I will be back Saturday with the Fox game. Maybe even in the morning or in the afternoon. It depends a little bit at what time the weather is good, because I also want to have a longer run on Saturday. So if it's sunny in the morning but not in the afternoon, I will stream in the afternoon and vice versa. Um, so yeah, if you want to know when I stream on Saturday, look for the weather in Münster. And if it's fine or bad the whole day, then see my Discord for further info. But actually, if you're not on there, I announce my streams there always when I go live for my game streams, and when I know in advance. For example, the next scheduled game will be another teaching game with Greenstone on Sunday. So yeah, more information there. Anyway, have a good, well, I guess since I'm not streaming tomorrow, have a good start to your weekend tomorrow. Have a good night and